How's it going, guys? Today we're gonna be using AI art, which I know is a little controversial, but we're gonna be using it to learn why it is so controversial and why it is so bad. I'm going to be asking ChatGPT to generate me a drawing, and then I'm going to correct it and tell you guys where it goes wrong. Even though a lot of times these AI drawings, when you first see them, they feel like they're crazy, like they're perfect, but they have a lot of inconsistencies and mistakes. So let's get into it. So I'm here in ChatGPT, and let's give it a prompt. Um, Generate me an anime style drawing or manga. Generate me a manga style drawing with cross hatching and in black and white with an ink style of a warrior in the middle of battle. He should be the focus, and he should take up most of the screen. Give him your weapon of choice and make it look cool. Let's see what we get. That's actually pretty cool, unfortunately, for our argument, but we're going to try to make it and make it as best as we can and proof that humans are still superior, at least in art, even if I'm not as good as it. But there's like certain human aspects to art that AI just doesn't get. But that's pretty cool. All right, so the first thing I'm noticing here, this arm just makes no sense. The hand is coming this way while this arm is going that way. It's like his elbow is broken. Then this arm just disappears. So it seems like he tried to make it like dual wield the sword, but it got confused and it only made one hand. Unless the explanation is just he doesn't have an arm. There's some Japanese letters up here, which I have no idea what they say, obviously. And there's some warriors in the background, but they're really not making any sense. Stylistic wise, I guess they look a little more like samurais or something, while he's more of a medieval warrior. And the background is just a lot of splashes and stuff that, I mean, it looks cool, but composition wise, it doesn't make sense. There's also like spears coming up and stuff out of nowhere. So yeah, you can tell how it can look cool at first point, like your first glance, but then it just starts falling apart the more you look at it. Alright, so after finishing this drawing, I can confidently say that I'm not as good as the greatest artists that AI takes from to replicate. However, the more you look at an AI piece, it can look at first like a masterpiece, but the more you look at it, the more you notice its mistakes. So I'm obviously not able to replicate the best of the best of its piece or image or whatever, but I'm able to notice its mistakes and correct them to the best of my ability. So this goes to show that AI is never going to be better than artists, human artists. And yeah, a good artist, not like me, but a way better one is going to do way better than AI every time. If you enjoyed this video, you can watch one like that here, and you can subscribe here. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time.